the 3 types of women that are the absolute easiest to pick up. Let's get started. Now these 3 types of women, even though they're really easy to pick up, I do not advise dating them, and you will quickly find out why. So let's just crack right into this. So the first type of woman that is very easy to pick up are married women. Now why are married women so easy to pick up? The reason why married women are so easy to pick up is because most women out there, unfortunately, are married to complete beta males, okay? They're married to guys who are still very blue pill, guys who allow her to hyphenate her last name, guys that don't stand up to her, don't put her in her place, that have been kind of like beaten down over the years of being married to her. Like you see a lot of guys who've been, not all, okay, I'm not saying all, I'm saying most, right? I'm saying most. Because there are some badass guys out there who are not, who have total control of their household. But I would say most guys out there who've been in marriages for at least more than a few years, these guys, you see them out there, they look like beaten dogs, right? These guys just look like beaten dogs just because their wives are like, have become these tyrants. They become tyrants and they're like constantly like talking down to him and like verbally abusing him and poison dripping him and shaming him to the point where the guy just looks like a beaten dog. He doesn't know what to do, right? And generally these women are very easy to pick up because they're out there actively exercising their open hypergamy. They're looking for the BBD, the bigger, better deal. They're looking for a higher value male, a guy like you, to come along and do what her husband is not doing, right? She's looking for a guy like you to come along and put her in her place, stand up to her, tell her when she's wrong, hold her accountable for her bad behavior, not reward her bad behavior. And unfortunately, not enough guys do that anymore. It's really, really sad, especially guys in marriages, you know, but women who are married, it's sad that they're like so easy to pick up, right? I've had women that I've picked up that have lied to me, like literally lied to me that they were married and then told me after they already closed with me. You know, like one of the last ones, this has been a while, but she was this redhead. I met her at the W Hotel, right? I met her at the W, and she was there, and I picked her up, and we made plans to go on a date. I didn't even think she was going to show up because she was this hot redhead, right? She's like hot redhead. I want to say early, like, no, late 20s. And she told me that, like, she was separated. Like, she was like, oh, I was married before, but, you know, we're separated now. So, of course, we end up dating and all this other stuff. And then it comes out after she closes me that she tells me that, oh, yeah, we still live in the same house. We just don't sleep in the same beds, you know. And then later on, she tells me more. And she's like, yeah, well, technically, I'm still married to him. And I'm like, I just dropped her. I dumped her. I was like, no, I don't want to deal with that. Poor guy. I'm like, you know, because that's one thing I don't do. I don't pursue married women. I just don't. You know, I have in the past, and I've learned my lesson. It's just not worth it. Especially if there are kids involved, you definitely don't want to get involved in that. It can become very, very messy, and it's not fair to the kids. But once a girl goes down that route, she's got a ring on her finger and she's married, she's got to work it out with her husband, right? She's got to work it out with him, and I'm not going to be the guy to like aid in her reasoning for leaving him. I don't want to be part of that. It's just too messy. It goes against my own values, and there's just too many women out there that are single, right? That are single, that it's like there's no reason to date a married woman, but they are very easy to pick up, right? They're not hard at all. They're constantly looking to find the next high value male, right? It's sad because their husbands are so beta. Their husbands have been so pussified and indoctrinated by the feminist machine that they're no longer men. They no longer know how to be men, especially in a relationship. And unfortunately, a lot of these guys were raised in single mother households, so they especially don't know how to be men in a relationship. They don't know how to put their woman in their place because they never saw their father do it, right? They never saw their dad do it, so they don't know how to do it. That's why they're such pussies. Then they come on videos like mine and start hating in the comment section below going, hey, mister, you respect women just because they're women, right? You talk to women like that. Respect them. You know, because they have more estrogen pumping through their veins and testosterone because they never learned how to be a man. So married women are the first type of women that you're gonna find are the easiest to pick up out there. Do I advise doing it? No. All right, the number 2 type of girl that is very easy to pick up are, surprise, surprise, single moms. Why are single mothers so easy to pick up? Right? The reason why single moms are so easy to pick up is because they know that by having a child at home who doesn't have a father, you know, effectively making herself a single mother, she knows that her value has dramatically declined. Okay, she does not have the value she once did when she was single, young, hot, before her body got all like, you know, jacked up from having kids. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. If you're married to that girl and she's your wife and she had kids, different story. I am talking about single mothers here, okay? So you ladies don't take offense to that who are married. But then again, most married women don't take offense to anything I say on my channel. It's funny, most women who are happy and married, they're not dropping hater comments. They're actually supporting my work. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Thank you. I wish there were more women like you out there, okay? Because you're my real definition of a strong woman, not the single mom hater women down there who are so miserable. They have like nothing to do with their free time but drop hater comments because they have no man to please. They have no family to go home to. They have no kids to take care of. Right? Well, actually, they do. And they're so unhappy, they gotta like do these little hater comments below, but whatever, keep doing it. Anyway, single moms are the number 2 type of easiest woman that you're gonna find out there that are super easy to pick up. These chicks have like lowered their standards so far, it's insane. They're willing to accept any guy who wants to step in and help take care of little Joey, so I don't have to do it all by myself. Right? Little Joey needs a dad. Right? They're basically looking for any guy who's willing, who's dumb enough to just step in and take the place of the deadbeat dad that they let inseminate them. Single moms are not hard to pick up at all. And it's funny, whenever you look at the online dating profile of a single mom, she'll always have this like stipulation in her profile. If you're just looking to pump and dump, if you're just looking for sex, mister, just pass my profile. Don't bother contacting me, right? The reason why she's putting it, like you see so many single moms put that stipulation in there is because she's already experienced it over and over. The number of guys who come in, pump and dump, and take off. Like, where are you going? Where are you going? Me and Joey need you. Please come back. Me and Joey need you. It's funny because that same chick, you know, before she had that kid and she was young, single, and hot, she would have been like, you want to leave? Go. Go. I'm going to be at the club tonight. Go. I don't need you, right? But now she's like, no, don't go. We can make this work. Completely different chick now, right? Because she's had to lower her standards. She's had to lower them because she knows that she cannot get the same level of guy, those high value guys that she could before when she was still single, didn't have a kid, when her body was still intact. She knows she can't get those guys anymore. Those guys are just out of reach, right? They're out of reach. She can't get those guys anymore. So now she has to settle for whatever guy who's dumb enough, like I said, is dumb enough to come in and take the place of the father who left. Does it mean she's gonna have no standards at all? No, she's gonna try to keep as much standards as she can, which are gonna still be very low, but she can't get the, you know, she can't get the same standard of guy that she once could get before she had that kid. Okay, big difference. So single moms are super, super easy to pick up out there. And generally when you find them at the at a venue, these girls are very easy to take home the first night. If you want to have sex with her the first night, chances are you can, right? As long as you don't do anything socially awkward or stupid and you apply a little bit of game, she will probably have sex with you that night. Right? A lot of single moms have no problem doing that. You know why they do that? It's because it's not only because now they're desperate, but it's also because they know that little Joey is sitting at home and she doesn't want to have to dish out another $80 tomorrow night to hire a sitter to go out with you. It's like, I'm already out with this guy. I just met him. I'm just gonna roll the dice. You know, it's $80 every time I have to get a sitter for Joey, right? So she's not gonna wanna do that again. Right? She's like, plus Joey has like a baseball game tomorrow. I have to take Joey to this baseball or soccer game because these kids are so pussified now. I gotta take him to a soccer game. Nothing against soccer, I'm kidding. So, so she's going to be many times willing to have sex with you right then and there just because it's more convenient for her. She's like, I'm gonna have sex with him anyway at some point. I'll just do it now. That way I don't have to get the sitter tomorrow. I don't have to pay for that person, right? I just get the sex out of the way, then, you know, then I'll go on the date with him next week. And then you never hear from that guy, right? He's like, I already had sex with her, I don't need to see her, right? You never hear from him again. I don't want to deal with that kid. So single moms are the #2 easiest type of woman to pick up. And finally, the third and absolute easiest type of woman to pick up, I kid you not, even easier than a married woman, even easier than a single mom, is a woman who is fresh out of a relationship. Okay, a woman who is on the rebound, because women do not like to be left alone, especially hot women. Most women, I'm not saying all, okay, all you ladies who are I can stay alone, I don't need a man. Great, okay, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about most women out there. Most women cannot be alone for more than 5 seconds. This is why we have that term monkey branching when it comes to women. I've often taught my students this, like when they tell me about, oh, my girlfriend left, now she's with this other guy, it's only been like 2 days, she's already got a new boyfriend. And I'm like, dude, women are like monkeys swinging on a vine. They can't let go of one vine until they grab onto the next, right? So when a woman is like fresh out of a relationship, and it doesn't matter whether she dumped him or especially if she got dumped, right? That's even worse for her. You know, she'll be even easier to pick up. But even if she dumped the guy, she's looking to get validated, okay? I will tell you, I could tell you so many stories of me being in Field where I've met a girl. Right? It doesn't happen all the time, but every once in a while, like I teach my students, you get these gimmies every once in a while. Like it's a gimme where you don't have to work any game really. You just happen to be in the right place at the right time. And this chick is like, you're the one, I want to be with you, you know? And she just chooses you. And all of a sudden you're dating this girl, having sex with her, and you're like the new boyfriend, right? Of course it's a rebound. She's gonna miss her ex, but I mean, it really required no effort on your part. You know, this is why a lot of these guys who are like black pill and looks, money, status, it's like you morons just don't go out enough, right? A lot of these guys aren't even bad looking. They're like, the ones that I've seen are like better looking than me, younger than me, and better shape than me, yet here they're bitching, I can't get that girl, it's because she wants a Chad, not me. I'm like, oh my, you're such a little bitch, dude. If you just frickin' went out once in a while, even with no game at all, you would get these gimmies from time to time. You know, and me going out as much as I do, I get these gimmies from time to time. Like the last time this happened, true story, I was at TGI Fridays, which they don't even have anymore. I was like craving potato skins. And I'm like, man, middle of the night, I go sit at the bar and there is this like 2 girls, right? And I was sitting at the bar, like having my half price happy hour potato skins. And here's this girl at the bar and her friend's consoling her and stuff, and she's leaning on her. I knew something was wrong. I mean, me being a pickup artist, right? I knew that, okay, this chick just got dumped, or she dumped her boyfriend. So the only thing I did was I just moved my plate over a few seats and I sat like 1 chair away from them, and they had straws, and I was like, oh, excuse me, and I grabbed a straw. I mean, I was just trying to get their attention. I grabbed a straw, and then I grabbed a napkin, and then finally the girl looked over and she was like, oh, hi. And I was like, oh, hey, is everything all right? And she was like, yeah, it's fine. Where are you from? Right? And she was like totally working me. Totally working me. Like, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from San Francisco, but I live in LA now. It's like, oh, okay, what part of LA? How do you like it? You know, and it really required no game. She was gaming me. And I was like, yeah, I live in this part of the valley and everything like that. I'm like, you look a little sad. What happened? And she was like, oh, you know, there's this relationship and blah, 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 and went on and on. Next thing you know, her girlfriend introduces herself to me, and then once her girlfriend was like warmed up to me and she felt like, okay, this guy's not an axe murderer, she literally, her girlfriend was like, okay, well, I have to go because I have to get up for work early tomorrow. You know, can you take care of her? Are you going to be okay? I trust you. I trust you. She's like, I trust you. I'm like, don't worry, I'll take care of your friend. I'm like, yeah, of course I'll take care of your friend. She's cute. I'm like, I'll take care of her. And she's like, okay. Call me tomorrow, text me, let me know you're okay. And I'm like, all right, don't worry, she'll text you. And I stayed with the chick, and what happened, happened. Did I work game on her? Was I planning to go do pickup that night? No, I just want to eat my potato skins, but I was in the right place at the right time. This is why I say if you go out enough, you're gonna have those little gimmies from time to time. You don't even need any game for this, okay? Literally my game that night was moving my potato skins like 2 chairs over so I could sit next to them because I knew that she was going through a breakup. And my pickup artist self, being in field as long as I have, I knew that hands down, when you see these golden nuggets, you gotta take it, right? Sometimes you see these golden opportunities. You're walking along and you see like 10 grand on the floor. You gotta pick it up, right? Are you not gonna pick it up? Of course not. You're gonna pick it up, right? Every once in a while you're walking around, you might see like a 5 or a $10 bill just like randomly on the floor. You gotta pick it up, right? Does it happen every day? No, but every once in a while you see it, you pick it up. So women fresh out of relationships, they are looking to get validated, you know, and this chick was looking to get validated. But just because women can't stand to be alone, right? And they feel, a lot of women, not all, again, not all, I'm saying a lot of women do. They feel like after a breakup, whether they broke up with the guy or he broke up with her, they feel unworthy, right? They feel like they're not worth anything. And any guy that pays the least bit of attention to them and validates them, you know, even for that moment, is basically gonna get her. Okay, it's the one time I don't mind you guys stepping in and being like, is everything all right? Do you need somebody to talk to? I'm right here. What did he do, babe? What did that bastard do? So those are the 3 types of easiest women that you are gonna find out there that don't require a whole lot of game, that don't require even a whole lot of pickup to approach and close. Right? These girls are not hard at all. Now, do I advise going after these girls? I mean, in the long run, if you're looking for like a healthy relationship, if you're looking to get married one day, are these the type of women you should go after? Absolutely not. These women are damaged. You know, women who cannot be alone like that are damaged, right? They're dangerous because if she can't be alone, she's constantly going to be looking for a guy who can, you know, like be company for her. You know, you don't want to be like that object. You want to be a person to her, not an object. And ultimately, obviously, like I said, married women, you want to stay away from. Single moms, you want to stay away from. And even women who are on the rebound, fresh out of relationships. I mean, it's okay to date these girls, but just know that she's not over her ex yet. And really, she's just using you, right? She's just using you. So if you don't mind being used for a little bit. But those are the 3 types of easiest girls to pick up. I'm gonna wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Do not forget to smash that like button below. Also hit that notification bell right next to it so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video. More importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's very, very important you guys subscribe. Too many of you guys are still not yet subscribed to my channel. So please just hit that subscribe button. Okay, it's free, it doesn't cost anything. And every time I upload a brand new coaching video to YouTube, you will be the very first to be notified about it. Okay, so you won't have to like wait weeks to get it. You'll be the first to be notified and you'll see it pop up on your smartphone or your computer or your laptop anytime I upload a brand new coaching video to YouTube. So please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot and it tells YouTube that, you know, I'm producing content that you guys love and you want me to produce more of it. Right? And for you guys who want to support my work and support my content and everything I'm teaching guys here, all this red pill knowledge even further, the best way to do that is by joining my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking 8s, 9s, and 10s. And no, I'm not talking about single moms. I'm not talking about low-hanging fruit. I'm not talking about women over 30 who are damaged goods. I'm not talking about party girls. I'm talking about young, beautiful, high caliber women. Okay, the type of women that myself and my students are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, every single week. If you don't believe me, follow me on Instagram. I'm constantly posting new photos of myself out in field, approaching these beautiful women, young, beautiful women, at half my age. I'm still doing it, even at my age. I'm still making it happen. I have no plans to retire anytime soon. I'm like Tom Brady. I just can't quit playing, right? I'm like Tom Brady out there. So you can do this too. Right? I've got students in my 30s, their 40s, even their 50s, still making things happen. And they're using the lessons, all the coaching lessons that they learned from me in 7 Months to Mastery. Right? And these are lessons that you can use for the rest of your life, for the remainder of your life, right? In every aspect of your life, even beyond just dating beautiful women. It's that valuable. And the first month is only $1, okay? It's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. And right now I'm also giving away a free cheat sheet as part of that first month of 7 Months of Mastery. And in that free cheat sheet, I'm giving away my top 5 openers, both direct and indirect. So basically when you walk up to a girl, you're gonna know exactly what to say, you're gonna know exactly what to do in practically any situation you come across, okay? Because all of the lessons that I teach you in 7 Months of Mastery have already been field tested. They've been field tested by me over the last 2.5 decades, okay? So you don't have to go through the trial and error and getting rejected. I've already gone through the pain, failure, and rejection for you. All you have to do is go out there and apply the lessons that I teach you in 7 Months of Mastery. Are you never gonna get rejected? Of course not. Of course you're gonna get rejected. It's part of the game, right? It's mostly part of a shit test that the girl gives you. And even then, as part of my free cheat sheet, I give you my top 5 responses to her most common objections, her most common shit test she's gonna give you, like, oh, I'm sorry, thank you, but I have a boyfriend, which over half the time is a lie. Most of the time she's just telling you that to get rid of you, to see if you will push even further. Other times she might tell you something like, oh, you're not my type, you know, which is another shit test. It's another objection that you can overcome. And I give you my top 5 responses for those objections as well. This is all part of my free cheat sheet on top of the entire month of coaching lessons you get in that very first month of 7 Months of Mastery. And right now I'm giving it all away for just $1 for the entire first month. So definitely take advantage of it. It's real simple. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.